I forgot to do something last night. I have no memory of anything. You know that. How are you surprised? End screen. Oh, how are you surprised by me forgetting to do something? This screen? What? I'm here. I'm trying to move this up in the list. I'm gonna call this Big Fox. Bam. There we go. Big Fox, for when I need. Anyway, back over here. Alright, here? No, here. I actually stopped before bedtime, so. What? Didn't we already do this? Did I load the wrong one? Let me go big for 1 second. Alright, I'm big. I didn't hear the sound. Test, test. That's my microphone. Ow. Why is this? Did I load the wrong one? I think I loaded the wrong one, right? I can't, there's no like skip button. There's no skip button. There's no skip button for some reason. Alright, I'm on the wrong... Oh, this is it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, we found it. Okay. I looked around. This, I told you this is a clue, but we're too, noble to touch it unless we know it's a clue. But I know it's a clue. Alright, where we need to go? This place? I haven't been here yet. This guy's name is Luke Atme. Detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? Wait, I thought he was just doing that because, but... He's literally using a magnifying glass as a monocle. Looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Why is she always looting things? Don't you dare, Maya. Guess I'll try back later. Can we look around? What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I prefer something a bit more dignified. That caught me off guard. Posing while cleaning the toilet. I really like tea. Tea, tea, tea. Okay. I finished. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective. Unabridged edition by Luke Abney, Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Oh, would you look at that? There's a little Luke Abney doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here, too. Or if he was researching something. Glass has different names on them. This one says Atme virus. Oh, no, it's just green tea. Just plain green tea. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself. Huh. Seems kind of irritating, actually. It's literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. It's a meth lab. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water's made up of carbon and hydrogen. That's not accurate. No, not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh? Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. And this is the problem with giving everyone equal say. When you can say, oh yeah, alternative theories, and just dismiss the truth. About alternative theories, you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. Right, there's some boxes, there's a table, fireplace. Oh, it's a huge hearth. That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Alright, sorry. I think that's a gramophone? Is that a gramophone? Hey, Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a I'm right! Gramophone! Nowadays, people use them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I mean, it's probably for purifying the air or something. 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. Alright, I think we looked around enough. Nothing to see here. Where do we go? I see what we should do now. Oh, that's not new. Is there something we're supposed to do here? So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. It was top 2, don't you remember? It's literally in the corner of the room! Oh, sorry about that. The way you just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the words top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Should I take a look at this? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't finished it yet. Just don't get out enough. That's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really? It's one of our most treasured possessions. There's going to be a whole exhibit at the Louisville Taylor with these types of things. I'm so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000 watt bulb. Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. Oops. Like that light bulb starting to flicker. Alright, where are we? Let's go back to the detention center. Oh, that's Damas calling card. Very nice looking, huh? You're so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call it thievery type of business. Think about this. I don't really think I can help you with that. Or no, that's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. Didn't really catch that. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. You're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it, or that's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of other treasures feel the same. You sure seem sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart? Think about this. Alright, nothing there. Nobody's lying yet. Let's see if we can find something new. Nothing new here. So all we have is her and him. I was trying to judge his head, so let's see. Alright, we already did all this. Find the bad guy, okay. Alright. Oh, we can present people. Let's present it's my lovely wife. Isn't she beautiful? Yes, she sure is. Claire. Oh boy, the one topic I didn't want to get into in front of Pearls. But this doesn't improve my interests. I'm afraid she doesn't like me anymore. What should I do? If I want to win her back, I'm gonna have to be super honest. Oh boy, he's going back into his own little world again. Since I was a little boy, I've always been interested in mysterious masked men. That's what you wanted to be when you grow up? Yes, or no, sort of, no, but not exactly. Never imagined I'd feel as bad as I do now about the treasure being stolen. It sure can be complicated, can't they? Don't know anything, okay. Oh, we can present our badge. Think about this. Alright, no good. We're missing something. Alright, we can present him to her. Doesn't look it. He can't really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. It's just Miss Delight seeing her husband anyway. Oh, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that word. Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask? Mask to Mask? Of course, I know all about it. Husband is his biggest fan. Yep, what? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute, did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. See, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask. What? What are you talking about? So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask to Mask. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask hideout. I don't know, the disguises are cheap. That's cardboard. This is from someone else. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? The Mask to Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, he really had stolen the urn. Would he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? At this point, Mr. Light isn't exactly the criminal type. Something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Light isn't Mask to Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? You may seem like a bad girl on the outside. But the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had a feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Mr. Light. Okay, you've got it. She likes to leave it all to us. Alright, we gotta go back to the detention center. Alright, here's this letter. Oh, that's right. Here, this from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to Mask, actually more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. Ask him to read it out loud for us. He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is going to be squeezed out. Looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mr. Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but Will you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy. Oh, yeah. And according to Desiree. That's gotta be the way you pronounce that, right? Desiree? He didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Well, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. Or no, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Please, I give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? We gotta take his case, right? Well, Mr. Light, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? Why haven't you said no? Oh, it's too late now. What are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him. Well, he may be a thief. I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. But Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I should have trusted you. Pearls? I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mr. Maya. And I hate to say it, but this is something I've known, it's well known. It's not like I'm coming up with something new. It's very easy to be a good person when there's nothing at stake. But as soon as something hits close to home, like for example, let's say that somebody, supports, giving the homeless giving the homeless work so they can do jobs and stuff. It's very easy to do that, when they're far away. But let's say it's a homeless person stole from you. Would you still give them a job? Or would you sue them and put them in jail and stuff? I don't know. I'll never forgive you, ever. Ah! But Pearly, wait. This is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Oh, that reminds me. So, does anyone believe car alarms do anything? Because when I got out of the shower earlier, there was a car alarm going off outside. And it just kept going off for like 10 minutes. What good is that doing anybody? Does anybody actually go out and be like, hey, is my car being stolen? Or are they just like, stupid thing going off again? Well, you couldn't have known she'd act like that. But nobody looks anymore. I mean, I guess I did look. I looked to see if it was my car alarm going off. I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? What about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Light's case? Yeah. I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. Sniffle. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick. Let's get the show on the road. Alright, we gotta go check on Pearls. Ah, Mr. Nick. Welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back, too. I see. We bought a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick? What's wrong about you? I should have trusted you. I never forgave you, ever. She forgave us pretty fast. Shemai, the tea is ready. That was fast. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. We almost have the cleanest toilet in the office. We're never here, and we clean it constantly. Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. First met Pearls a year ago. Just when that murder happened at Korean Village. Are we asking Maya, or are we telling a story? It sounds like we're telling a story. So remember which she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're You're Miss Maya's special someone. Hey, Maya. I've always thought it was because she was young, but... What? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. Well, what is it? It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of. Uh-oh. Did we marry her by accident? There are hardly any men in the Korean village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. Are they like the Amazons, where they kidnap men and like, you know, alright, one baby please, and then they murder them, or, you know. Pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. Spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Korean village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. You know, that kind of makes me sad. I know it's the truth, and like both in game and out, that very often, if the woman is more successful than the man, the marriage fails. I've had actually had a friend of mine who made a lot of money. She lied to her boyfriend about how much she made, and so she made less than him. And I don't know if they ever, like, I don't know if she ever confessed that she was making more than him. Because she's making a lot more than him. It's crazy. Oh, well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Yep. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father? He's gone. He left the village when she was young, very young. Yeah, I'm rich in spirit, Frosty. Rich in spirit. Well, that's tough. I will say, I am not hurting for money. I have a good job. I have enough money in the bank account. Flush in cash is not entirely accurate. I have enough saved for a rainy day. If my PC were to break, I could afford to get a new one right now. I've heard they're going to go up like 50% in price next year. And she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Girl seems to love you a lot. I gotta sneeze. Alright, I'm back. Uh-oh. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about money on stream. Everybody just left. That's because I'm her only cousin, and well, because of the murder case last year, Pearl's mother is. Oh, yeah. I remember now, Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. Well, I've got to turn that on. Oh, no, I missed a thing when I was booting up earlier. I was in a rush to get started. I noticed everybody was frantically looking for me in the chat. Ow! I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. Maya, my mother's gone, too. Is your mother still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fay. Current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. If your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mr. Meyer, the master of the Korean technique, sounds like a heavy responsibility. There was no one else with the blood of the Fae family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around in the office. Yeah, no, but first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I act like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick. Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. I mean, who hasn't gotten upset and said something they didn't mean? Oh, that's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing. I'm going out now for a little bit. Huh? Well, where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. Never? I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Hey, well, wait she sure runs fast. Yeah, we established in, what was that, episode, was it 2? Or game 1 or 2, that she can run as fast as a train. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? She's 9! You don't let a 9-year-old run free in a city. Yeah. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, we can go back here now. Maybe? Maybe he's here now. Nope. Alright, we'll go here. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! Please, calm down. What's wrong? Sniffle, it never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. I'm sorry, I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look at... Don't put my hands. I can make you another urn. Really? Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me. So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police. That detective stopped me. So asked the detective at me to help with security. I still say he's the guy. I think he's Mask to Mask. Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse. Yes, Lord Taylor is very serious about the security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure bought it last night. He even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Why don't they show a picture of the real urn? Anyway, its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically 0. Zero? I polished until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective at me. But 5 days ago, I've been receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Korean. Lots of people start going in and out of the warehouse down there. Hey, one of them was actually Mask to Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Aiden, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Miss Andrews? I know. It's not my fault. What's done is done. I'll make it up to you by making a new urn for you. Here's my time. She's too far gone. Nope, no good. Nope, no good. Nope, no good. Nope, no good. Alright. Oh, that's not helping us. Still nothing here. There's gotta be something we can show her. What about people? No good. Blow it yourself. Alright, that's useless. Alright, let's move. Alright, there's nothing here. Nothing new here. There's gotta be something to give her to shake her loose. No. We showed her all those things. Nothing. What about this? No good. I'm over here now. Oh, there we go. Hello? Well, well. How lovely to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Silence! Hee 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 hee. Just as I expected. What is? Svari! Truth is once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. My estimation was correct. Sorry. Truly elegant. And we already told him that. Now then, what can I do for you? Hooray! Welcome home-ish. Or maybe welcome to leaving for work. Leaving for home. Reached forward that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. It's my 5th encounter with my arch-enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. Yeah, I realized after I said it. Sorry, Zelwick. Heard you've been after Master since his very first theft. Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Imanon. First encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall. Crimes itself. 1! So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit. I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set up the perfect trap. It must be in the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is the Master modus operandi? There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Master managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. Well, what the? The Cyclock. Cyclock? Does she not know about those? Mr. Abby, did you know anything about the Sacred Urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Vampire the Masquerade. No, I've never played that. We are playing V Rising, though. Is that similar? Sacred Urn? Poof. That has nothing to do with this case. Wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? Do pigeons eat peanuts? I don't think pigeons eat peanuts. Do I have that game? I think I'd have that. I think I have that game. I have a friend that's very interested in that game. I got 2 games. Vampire the Masquerade. I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. Hey, Nick, what is this Cyclock thing? Your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what the secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? You're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Which ones? Coteries of New York and Shadows of New York. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but brother's the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean training school someday? How do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool, I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Is it very new? You meant the old ones? Wait, there's old ones? Present! Those are 2 I have. Take that, me. You were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's nobody didn't see mask to mask commit the crime. Oh no, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Instead, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Abby guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. I proved someone went through the door last night. Take that! Take that! There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. I should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in this flash. Must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. It was your monocle that malfunctioned. Well, what? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Have at me. You must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? He's hiding it. There must be some reason. Some reason he's desperately wants to keep hidden. I got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, I suppose you didn't manage to see mask to mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were... So you have 100k points, give me the game for a couple bucks? Okay. There's no rush. The game list is... Actually... I think... Unless I missed my guess, will you sit down, stupid mug? Just go back there and stay somewhere. Where's my cup holder? There it is. Okay, found the cup holder. Aren't these both things? It's usually at the time because you were fast asleep. I'm afraid that making a guess is not good enough. Show me where your mouth is. Show me the evidence. Great powers of deduction, but rarely makes sense. Is it camera data? It's not camera data again, do you think, is it? I don't think we have enough evidence, yeah. But I thought we do. We should, though. Alright, nothing new here. Here, Data. Someone did in fact go through those big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The show did go off once, you know. I think I brought this camera in with him. Go watch, let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lord the Tailor on it. So it's borrowed? Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think? I started to like this thing. It's so cool looking. It's strapped to my waist and walk around town like a samurai. Careful, Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you're caught. Pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had secret urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to that thief's identity on it. I worked so hard to make that box. You made that portrait for box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? I'm so proud of it. Oh Maya, maybe it'd have been a better master taking the box. I thought we saw all this. It was right there on the other side of those doors. And according to Security, someone was in there last night. What did I do to him? Been dry for several days. What's special about this paint mark? All the parts shaped oddly and shockingly pink. What color paint? It's got the same paint as on this box. Next door wasn't it? Somebody moved by the criminal. I mean, keeps that kind of talk. Alright, I think we gotta try for it. Got something to snack on? Alright, let's do a quick save. And I don't know if we can pull this off. I'll give it a try. Alright, we're gonna try to break this thing. Alright, let's see here. I didn't mean to do that! I clicked too fast. Fruit's a good snack. Fruit's an excellent snack. Alright, let's go. Give you a piece of good advice, sir lawyer? What is it? Guess not the same as the theory. Not scientific anyway. Don't take one cold shower and get a good night rest, sir lawyer. You think so over again. I don't know what's going on. What are we missing? The cold breeze coming from this hearth. Hee. Seems you've fallen for my little deception. See, this fireplace conceals a rather unexpected device. It's a high-tech air conditioner. Why would you put an air conditioner in there? Summer it acts as an air conditioner, and in the winter it's a heater. Clever? Quite a large portrait of yourself you have there. Someone to say, everyone who saw it, look at me, look at me. With the model so fine, I knew the portrait would also be aesthetically pleasing. Oh, that's nice. Ah, so the music in this room is coming from here. Look at me, Elgie, composed by Look at Me. The device is called a gramophone. Because your people listen to music on them. Aha! That's what I thought. I told you so, Nick. How do we prove it? Useless. And she's not gonna need much help, I don't think. I feel like I'm just grasping at straws and I have no idea what we're supposed to do. You know what? Let's just guess everything. We're throwing everything we can at him. That's a good thing to have. My arm is getting better. I noticed today that I did a motion that hurt me on Monday. Unconscious. Get at me. You're knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha ha ha. Sure, you must be joking. Did I look at me? Could be knocked unconscious so easily? So it proves it. And that's... For the theft, the sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. Therefore, there's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. I guessed the sword, but I said it's asleep. Okay, I've got all of our health back. Can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The cow was struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. You noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way into somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes? Mark's nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch, Mr. Abney should have his poor head examined. Way overdue on that point. You can say that again. How can you underestimate the thief that badly? She too. Updating the court record. Knocked Abney out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. Looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Abney is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. The thief may not even be mask to mask. Show him, Mr. Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably mask to mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's the same outfit the Finn is wearing. That's kind of worrisome. But that's him. Mask to mask. He can be none other than the arch criminal Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. But what are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Like that, Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit these crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Oh, have you forgotten? Speaking of the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. No, he's the thief. Did you ever see, what was the movie, I think it was one of the sequels to Ocean's 11, where they were trying to steal something before a master thief could do it, and the thief was, like, breaking into their room to mess with them, like, changing their alarm clock and stuff. He snuck in and planted that green envelope. Didn't mind it. Well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we'd better go take a look, just in case. Hey, Nick. Remember what Detective Atme said? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit these crimes. Should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. Green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. I told you that was the key evidence. Okay, let's have a look. You don't want your true identity revealed to the world. Come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sounds like a major clue, alright? You know, oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. I see a damsel in distress. I just can't help myself. Please, come in. I'll make you some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute, I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You're... I think it's you, and Maya too. What a fluke. Ah, Larry. Long time no see. Here's Mr. Butz. What? You know each other? And Nicky boy. Nick, you and this girl have, you know, something going on. So something, if you mean what I think. I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married, too? Way to go, dude. That's not something praiseworthy. I know, just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the Butz. Larry Butz, ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. We know each other. Okay, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the Butz. Hey, come on. Come on now, you're embarrassing me. In front of this pretty little thing here. She's married to two old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desi. How have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Alright, why are you here? So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. Most of those clothes, you look, well, weird. That's uncalled for. It's my uniform for my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Ha 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 ha. Huh? Well, what's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Jennifer, I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Jennifer? Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women. They're so, careful what you say. Oh. But you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. It's like you're still the same old Larry. Why Why are you here, Larry? What are you doing here, anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet. You said you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Dex's picture's in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick. It's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. Yeah. Who is here just to check out Miss Delight? Since you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Dix's a love guy in uniform, you know? Security guard, huh? That's what that uniform's all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What's Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. Right there on this wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. Wait, that's new. Cinnamons never said to follow the stream before. Have you guys ever seen that message before? Weird. It's a key card for the security company. I made some changes, but that wasn't one of the changes I made, I don't think. He's got a serial number on it right here. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time in a security company, right? That's right. Well, why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Wait, what? Red diamond you received the other day instead. Let me hear. So I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest to say that I'm finding evidence against my arch rival. That's okay, Nick, it's just a bit of piddling evidence. Hog. That's his defense style. Piddling evidence, Hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Oh, this is anything come to mind? I'm a security guard. I'm not here to sell you juicy bits of info and chewing the fat man. Funny, you had no qualms about selling samurai dogs just 2 years ago. I can try back here at the exhibition hall. Alright, no good. I was hoping to finish the examination, but this keeps going. Why can't we just teleport everywhere? Why do we have to go here to go here? Hey, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? Well, what? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $1,000? I don't have that kind of money. No. You don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Ooh, man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. Well, what? I should really find out more about this KB Security company. Can I go there now? Wait, talk? Yeah, there we go. KB Security company in the back of my letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here, then? Well, the boss is always away right now. You know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Sigh. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let's see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. We'll fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? It would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. Found out I was a KB Security when the robbery occurred then. Whoa, you couldn't have stolen Sacred Urn. So nothing there. Alright, I'm gonna go brush my tail. I'm very sorry. I was hoping to make it to the end of this, the investigation, but it just seems to keep going. Alright, so I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. And why you, as soon as I turn my back, you start attacking Cinnamon. What's up with that? How do we get there? What? I'm still confused as to what's going on. She's the only one that has any dialogue left. But I don't know how to get her to break. One screen. Here it says, I thought it was some kind of important spell. Oh yeah, my mother read it and told me to memorize it. Don't tell if I ever forget it. It's like the Crane's training school is teetering dangerously on the edge. No good. Who else can we talk to? Awesome army issue. 1 second. 1 second. Alright, what do we do? Can we get to the K&B place? Ow! You didn't touch anything in his wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? Master doesn't look out, he's going to be the victim of robbery himself. So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this is the one for the CEO's office. You need it to get into the room. Every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Remember that data's off-limits to outsiders. If I lost his job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. Sound like these when I wish the lawyers weren't so powerless. Okay, we've progressed. Hey, Nick. Your phone. Beep. Hello? Is this the right residence? Ah, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lord the Tailor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. Well, what? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person who? That person who doesn't act his age. No, he says Savari when he's excited. Who got me? Ace Detective. Hey, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright. I'm a little scared. Beep. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. Oh, what? That phone call just now. It's like a real cutie. She's 9! With your, special friends? Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Ah, Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya. Pearly! I never thought I'd see the two of you again. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Nick, does it look like something's changed since we were here last? Yeah, there's a bag on the table. I just mentioned it. This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before. Looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick. Come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. I'm such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true, and truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Eek! He's here. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignore the law so frequently. Did I say frequently? I meant flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. Gentleman never used a lady's excuse for his own poor behavior. The question is, can he afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Svari. Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? Is that an expression? Has anybody ever heard that expression before? Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. The figurative Sir William. Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's going to be really exciting. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow is so dramatic. Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It's becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be the day I remember. I, Luke at me, will take the stand. And then Svari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of a lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief co-conspirators. The co-conspirators? Hee. You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it's not I that's your greatest enemy. There's a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, you truly are who you say. I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is... Godot? Godot? Godot. Who's this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium's not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. What? Godot, legend or myth? Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Oh, certainly. In fact, you can call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chase tomorrow. Nick, is Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising, some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. Taking a step down the path of foolishness. Try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask. Hee, my dear lady. Times may change, but people, sadly, do not. I see where he's coming from, but people change if they want to change. Well, you'll understand this when you're more mature. Like we're done investigating for the day. Hee, Sir Lawyer. The stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. New prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. To be continued. So we were close. We didn't quite make it before, I had to go brush. Alright, we'll save. Frosty, be nice! Don't be mean to Cinnamon. Hey, Nick. What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but do you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Damask Glossy I bought. You bought this where? windmill tins in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Come on, I'm guilty. Don't look at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it does seem like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it. I'm a criminal. Me. He's at it again. Took the calling card to Lord Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but it doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. Just make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it on me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually the thief is, me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say that? Because she's evil. Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. Alright. She's like second on my suspect list. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. She seems like the kind of the person that would be a thrill seeker. Actually, I really don't know whether Ron is masked to mask or not. There's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. So, right, time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll just have to trust Desiree. What's he, the RoboCop? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. This is ready, Your Honor. Do you guys remember that? The movie RoboCop? The guy's like half robot. What about the prosecutors? Are you prepared to? What a stupid question. Well, what did you say? Fine, let me ask then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? Well, no, I'm not. I'll pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready to yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I'm Godo. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. How do we keep having all these prosecutors that never lost a case? Ah, he's the one Detective Atman was talking about. His reputation precedes you. What kind of case have you dealt with so far? Ah, none. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Hold on, I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. I mean, I understand if you've never prosecuted a case, you've never failed. But how can you be the best prosecutor in the country if you've never prosecuted a case? Never. But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but I'm asking a court of law? Ha! Did you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy's the real deal, alright, Nick. Might seem like all prosecutors are the real deal. So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. So is this masked man. I returned from the depths of hell to battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo, it's Godo, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. Well, what is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two? Well then, let's hear from the first witness. Gumshoe, my name is... No one asked for your name, witness. Irk. Important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yeah, yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This is his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card onto Lord the Tailor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Mask to Mask. Sir, if it's MO to a T. So the actual identity of this Mask to Mask is... Mr. Godo? What are you... Where'd that come from? Well, we're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godo. Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well, it's only coffee, after all. What? Can't let him decide this early in the trial. Proceed with cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all I can do is show them it wasn't Mask to Mask who stole the urn. That's a master thief that first started his crime 6 months ago. Is that true? Not even water? Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep, nobody knows more about this thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a Safari, author on thieves. An author? He's written a book about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority. The fact this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be Butterfingers. Starter. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except maybe if the thief's mom, that is. Isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zavari, do you? Who is this person? Zavari sounds German. His name is Luke Atme, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he didn't manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. Seems you're not the expert you claim to be. Urk. Looks like the thief is toying me, even now. He's so confident he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. It's because Detective Atme stopped Mr. Sanders from taking it to the police. Is the calling card that Lord the Tailor received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. But we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real? Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Mask to Mask emblem. This is the 5th heist, and usually he sent a card on to Lord the Tailor. His 5th heist and your 5th screw-up, huh? Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. This last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me? Wow, it looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atme. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. Art pieces? Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Emonon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bongoria, you know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum. The target of his 5th heist and last target was the sacred urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume that he must have some underworld connections. But Mr. Light doesn't look the type. And he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. That's why we're sure it was Master Master. It fits his MO to a T. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T? Asking that same thing myself. I should be listening a little more close, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% sure it's authentic. Then there's the fact I seem to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. This is why we seem to fit all these conditions. That's right. Is it Master Master behind it? Nick, it feels like it was Master Master that stole the urn. There's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Master Mask. But also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself. Even though we know it was Master Master that did it, maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Master Master that did it. Your Honor, oh, no. Oh, really? I've extra 9. It's not? Because it's not precious. No? Am I on the wrong page? No, I must be on the wrong track. Ah, there it is. I need to show the urn, not the picture of the urn. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. So he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. This supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I mean from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Hi, Mopar. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Well, Prosecutor Godo, what's the value of that urn? Appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words... Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is a new one. It was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. Eric. Yeah, I thought the picture of it, but the fact that they have a blue urn that's not the right urn is confusing me. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did is point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Is the last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? Let's say about this, Mr. Godo. This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godo number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Wright. Well, what? You're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. You're saying it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Then it must be someone imitating a Master Mask. Methods. A fake. A fake Damask? Fake Damask? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Wright. Proof that person who appeared at Lord Taylor that night was actually a fake. I don't approve of Mr. Godo's behavior. His point is valid. Mr. That's right, we're waiting. Looks like I'm going to have to prove it. Proves that the person at Love the Taylor that night was in fact faked a mask. Yeah, he's missing the big thing. Who's right here? It's like a photo taken by a security camera. Look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ah, well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what that is? We're gonna show us just what about this picture is so peculiar. It's right here, of course. You mean mask to mask? Here's a piece of reference I'd like the court to take a look at. Another publicity photo I brought this morning. All I have of the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest. A breach? Here? Bailiff, get my steed! We need to retreat at once! A brooch, Your Honor. It's sort of class for holding one's cape on. A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. With the mask to mask in the security camera photo. Ah, he has no brooch. The brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as a symbol. The thief that broke into Lord the Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this mask to mask is a fake. I've been fooled again! Order, it's true, undeniably true. Take the gumshoe. How? How could you? Oh, I've overlooked this. I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... How much coffee is he gonna drink? Hey now. You're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Goto, you're some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ha. Brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? Yeah, I said. I gotta sneeze. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Aha! That's mask to mask brooch. Oh, where'd you find it? Where did you find it? Nothing to see here. But get some lotion. My hands are so dry. Where'd you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You must mean the Amy Faye statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? No, my hands are very dry from the weather, and so I was just putting a little lotion on. I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. Grr, this guy's one cool customer. So it ought to be shaken up, isn't it, little butt lady? That's his fourth cup of coffee. A friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too? Hickeys, figuratively speaking. Of course, I'm referring to Rondelai's fingerprints. What? What? The Venus fingerprints around the brooch? Order the court. Mr. Goto, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to have been torn off some clothing. A little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, it must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Thinks we have a problem. Mask brooch added to the court record. Ah, you mess with the Goto. And you get burned. Oh, wrong keyboard. Wrong keyboard. Jury's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You know me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. Doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Only time for the ace detective to make his appearance. Huh? One second is one drip in the other coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Silence! Hee. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. Well, what's here? Sorry, the truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, and a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Ha, not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. You just had 4 cups of coffee! That's not exactly a secret veil. Well, sir, prosecutor, introduce myself. My name is Look At Me. Ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on a security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Huh. Why was that guy all by himself anyway? There's be some reason. I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. It's approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date change. That's my nemesis, the infamous mask-to-mask, instantly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. 10 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. Ow. Not lethal. It didn't even knock me down. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that's limited to things that fall within my own visual range. Still didn't knock me down. Ow. Can't bring me down. Wait. Miss! When things fall within my own visual range. Of course, it's only natural. Fish. I fail to see why the witness seemed so proud of his performance that evening. It went right over. So close, it almost touched my ears. Hi, Treeborn. Yeah. It's okay, though. I did bad at chess. Duck. Oh no, it's kimono? Yukata? I think it's Yukata. Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the greatest masked mask, my arch enemy. That's what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Oh, very well. See the next cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Approximately 1 o'clock in the morning. Just after the date changed. So that would be 1 o'clock in the morning of the 12th, correct? It's an impressive deduction, sir lawyer. You're on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? No, they're too small. A penetrating question. I was in the basement, warehouse, near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. At this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too. She also said they've never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before. Precisely. That's precisely why I chose not to hide that night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. The thief was the one not applying pressure. On your pidgety head, that is. In any case, that's when my nemesis, the infamous mask-to-mask, instantly descended upon me. Instantly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? In actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. Even so, that's the criminal managed to sneak up on me. It will be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. Henry W. Ace Dunce. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. You can see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? He saw his mask, that's all I can recall. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. Captures the image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with this photo? Good, then let's continue with the testimony. Parents followed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher. What happened? I was knocked out, and you lost your memory, too. You see? You have no right to look down on me, then, do you? One of the reasons I didn't lose my memory is because I have more brains to begin with. I have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless, and then... Next later, I used my emergency phone to notify the police. About 30 minutes. The silver cord was loosened, and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. He's saying that he was out cold. So, what happened during those 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. I spent time has truly vanished into the ether. What is he going on about? What is suspicious about Detective at me? How could you not have noticed when the thief came in? Plus, he says you knocked unconscious before you could fight back. That can't be right. You're talking just evidence. Huh? Which piece? The question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Ah, this belongs to the criminal mastermind. My arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. It is in point of fact, Mask to Mask's brooch. It's found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ah, elementary, my dear. Well, obviously it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! You only deduced that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. Yeah, the snow's coming. The only person that was on security duty that night, you, Detective Atme. Irk. Hey, Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No. Wait just a moment, Sir Old-Timer. I feel like I'm living in a nursing home. Hee. I just remembered, Your Honor. Supposed to be here Friday? Oh. Yeah, I think we're gonna get here Friday as well. I'm just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. To measure a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. I think you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right? You talk too much. Witness, so you're now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. There's another cup of coffee for him. Indeed, I understand. I look at me, agree completely. Indeed, it's true, I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. I'll thank you for the pets. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. True gentleman fights only with his own fists. They were not enough. First blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote. So then you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask. Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. No, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. Alright, let's go over it. It's true. I looked away from the door for a brief moment. So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of sensors as well. The normal one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. So I went to the computer, elegantly, of course. So you're momentarily vulnerable when you're working on the computer. What should I do? Ask about the sensor. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. Looked up a heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. I thought of hardware. Was it all yours? Over the Taylor department store was kind enough to provide them the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the pretty camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Hee 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 hee. Does that occur to me doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer? Or look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. What does that mean, discombobulated? Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Now I've forgotten. What was I saying? Jeez. It's better than old people forget what they were going to say 5 seconds ago. Well, looks like we've cleared that up. You can't go on with that. You can go on with your testimony. Fortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. What do you mean by a weapon from the side? Naturally, the thief had no idea that I, look at me, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shido. So the thief armed himself with a sword. What about yourself, witness? Two gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. You have that much faith in your own fighting abilities? Of course. In college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. This guy's a real piece of work. His first blow struck true, bam, and that's all she wrote. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was power-icious. Power-icious? That's not a word. I assumed the at-me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light. It seemed to come from the statue of the woman. Statue of Annie Faye, I'm guessing. That wasn't very much help at all. What do you think, Nick? There's one thing I'm not so sure of now. Yeah? What is it? So got me guy, he's definitely hiding something. But why? I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Hang on, let's look at the evidence. Hold on, let's look at the evidence. Picture. No, this. Statue's already gone. Statue's already been moved when he came out. Your Honor, I say... What? Really? It was good. Alright, let's see what we got. Nope. Ah. Do we press again? I'm trying this work again. Well, we failed. I don't think I have any recent saves either. I wouldn't expect to fail that quick. But he said he grabbed it from the side, but how did he grab it? Alright, let's try to skip to where we were. Alright, let's get back to where we were a bit. Alright, go, 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 go. I still say my statement stands. I don't know why it failed. Go, 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 go. Alright, we already pressed on it. Why does this take so long? Why does he get a full cutscene that we can't skip? Alright, there we go. Why do we have to say we're listening to drink coffee? Alright. Don't be up too late. Alright, push, push, push. We got so far. Alright, let's try. We're still catching up. We're still catching up. So here's where we present the brooch. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Wrong button. I got that. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's save here. I guess we can ask about the Luke at me style. Ask about the computer. So the computer belongs to Lord Taylor as well? Correct. Except for the program that manages the data. That was especially designed by me, Luke at me. I guess you could easily manipulate the data. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? What happened? How vicious? This is Abby fighting style. That's traits here. You really can't say anymore. I suppose I can actually tell you. I can tell you fast. I must. Just put your back to the wall. That way, no one can get behind you. That's it. That's Abby fighting style. Well, Mr. Wright, what about the testimony? It's very important. What's important? We've learned to take the secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. Why is he eyeballing me like that? He's creeping me out. Now then, go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. Back to the wall to fight. These bullets land upon my third eye. Where's this third eye you're talking about? Oh, right between my right and left eyebrows. I just unlined. You may call it the forehead if you like. I should say that in the first place. Well, it looks like you're creating your own forehead, or getting deeper. You haven't got a hit on the forehead then? That's what he says. I got a funny feeling about that. Actually, so do I. What do you think, Nick? There's one thing I'm actually sure of now. Yeah? What is it? So got me guy, he's definitely hiding something. Well, why? I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. What about the true nature of this detective? Take that, me. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this, Sir Lawyer? It truly is a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. At least what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere beside the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I think you can forget where you were hit on the head. Actually, I feel like forgetting where you're hit on the head is a major component of being hit in the head. See, I made another mistake. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. But what do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hit the calling card for the police itself is very strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help you with security. Irk! Jesus such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong.
Objection.
To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines, they have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on, it's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like then? Always chase the riddle down to the end, that's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, What exactly is it you're asserting? Very well. Your Honor, the defense asserts that Mr. Atme is masked to mask. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. If Luke Atme's true identity is actually masked to mask. Yarg! Order the court! Mr. Wright! What is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he's hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. But that's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. Truth is, you are, in fact, masked to mask. Gurk! Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows masked to mask. This cocaine belongs to the Lord of the Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. He simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So the ace detective is actually an ace thief? This true witness? Aha! Hee hee ha 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 ho 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 hee hee hee. Master Memo is pure genius. So my Luke Atme, the ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, your lawyer. Well, what? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Tell me, when you assume the thief's identity... Why did he get to throw stuff at me? Good old Blend 102, my personal favorite. Mr. Godot! Ace Detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-smelling novel. There's only one problem, it simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Try has made some very strong points. Ow. And I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of a whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Wright, this detective really is a thief, then show us the proof of your claim. It had better be as hot and as perfect as coffee dripping down your face. Oh, Mr. Wright, just stand there. So I'd like to see this decisive proof you have, quickly. Huh? Oh, yeah. Yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? I looks pretty rattled right now. I finish this right now if I can. Can I really do it? That's evidence that proves Mr. Luke Atme is in fact masked has yet to be found. Proof? Of course I've got nothing. Ha! Just what I thought. Man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get after all. Ugh. I see. Thought perhaps you had some evidence back up your assertion. It's no good. I've got to stay on the attack. Never get another chance to prove this guy's a thief. Good, Nick, think hard and try again. No good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So you come to your assistance, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all. The cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness is lifted. Rigoto? Anything further? Well, what? Who? Who are you? Doesn't really matter right now, does it? Kinda does. Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy. Thing is you've been looking for. I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the sacred urn, Nick. It's the urn. And it's fixed. Somebody fixed it. Order, order, order. You, madam. That urn. Where'd you find it? You never believe it. It's in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective Luke Atme. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you're going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
Huh, Pathetic. Mr. Goto? Do you have something to say, you wish to say? The problem is that the wife of the defendant found it, so it doesn't count. Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes? What about it? Ha! How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. Well, what are you insinuating? As a wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? So does it prove where the urn was before you found it? What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madam. The town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more can only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I'd never do such a thing. Mr. Light, please, Nicky boy, you gotta help me talk some sense into these people. See some way. Gotta prove there's actually... Testify about what I saw. What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say? Nick, come on. It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we? You're right. I remember doing that. What was in there? It was hard and round and smooth, too. This must have been there, and it must have. But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. I walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So if it was the urn in there, I can't testify that it was. Heck, you're right. Ha. Looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Wright. Town overflowing with lies, there's still a single flickering candle of truth. Nicky boy. Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn. Maybe I can still testify about it from another angle. What about Mr. Wright? Have you given up yet? Must be some way. There's... Fingerprints. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, eh? Oh, come now. He always wears gloves. They're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So, unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? Fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you going to do now? Before I go back, must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left the fingerprints on it. This proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Do you think? Is it good enough? It was repaired. Take that! I'll give you an important piece of advice. The one who keeps a cool head all the way until the game's end is the winner. Even more important piece of advice, Mr. Wright. You're not going to win the game with that answer. You're just making cool snappy remarks right now. Oh, wait! Yeah, wait, I touched it. Person left their prints on the urn yesterday at the epidemic thing. Yeah, another person. Well, that's right. What have you decided? It's me! One more chance. Janice proposes the furniture on the urn. Me! Take that! So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Nick. Come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. I can get us to open this private property. I'm such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time. But I did touch what was inside. Well, what? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like to court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. My fingerprints are on there. It proves the urn was in Detective Atmey's office.
Objection!
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. Well, what did you say? Not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it's just about glowing. Thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If you polished it that much, you must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atmey Detective Agency. Huh. This blend, good old blend number 107. Decided it's a little too bitter after all. Order, order, order! I accept Mrs. request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait. Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. Well, what are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken him down. Hee hee hee, ha ha ha, oh ha ha ha, ho ho ho, hee hee hee. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. See, it was me all along. I'm the one and only mask to mask. Haha, hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Hee hee hee, ha 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 ha, ho ho ho, hee hee hee. Is it over? Oh, Mr. Goto? What's Mr. Atmey's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely. Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. He came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. Nick, you're right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. Or if I defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, it can't be over. Objection! Who's gonna object? Hold it! You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I'm really trying to say. Oh no, he can't. This can't really be happening. The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me, I'm him. I'm the one you want, I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it, pronounce me guilty, please. I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but... Certainly the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judgment. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Huh, what's that? It's like 6th or 7th cup? Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yeah, yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are a mask to mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'd be happy to. Still be happy to, Nick? Kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember, one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail. I swear. Alright, before we get to prove this, I gotta brush my tail again. I'll be back. We brush. Boop. just don't understand, like, what is wrong with these people? All of them. Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's all have a listen to this confession. Twist, I've been mask to mask all along. You can't prove that I'm not actually mask to mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for that germ stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got thrown off, that's all. Huh. I don't like the direction this trial is taken. This is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway. Ha! You're doing great. Hee hee hee. Stop it, Mr. Goodo. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? If you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask to mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Goodo. I'll do my best. Hi, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Sigh. Truth is, I've been mask to mask all along. You may think you're the real mask to mask, but you're right. Thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons. With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Well, even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. Second, there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests. It's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-aholic. Huh. So, you do have a complicated family situation after all. Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony. I beg of you. You can't prove that I'm not actually master mask, can you? I thought you were going to be the one to show us proof. You know, you're the real master mask, not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change. Come on, Nick, you know that Mr. Dwight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. Need some kind of proof that Ron DeMask couldn't possibly be mask to mask. Ron couldn't possibly be mask to mask. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? I mean, maybe I need to show strategy. I show that Mr. Light couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, I don't have an alibi for that. The urn was stolen after all. You've got no alibi? Been a judge for a long time. This is the first time I've heard a defendant brag about not having no alibi. I tell you, I was in Lord of the Taylor that night. Or no, that's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse. Hold on. Was it Nick? Where's Ron DeLight when the crime happened anyway? You can prove he had an alibi after all. This case would be a piece of cake. Well, you're right, but... think you can prove that? Wake up and spill the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. That's right. Any evidence shows different. It has an alibi? Yep. I have evidence, or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh. Never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Do we want to do the card or the wallet? We don't. The card wouldn't prove it. I think it's the wallet.
Take that!
The wallet. Mr. Light, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah, yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. That's right. When you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Oh, no, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Light, when did you first notice you lost your wallet? Let's see, I think it was on the night of the crime. I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? You're not serious. Yes, I am serious. And my name's Phoenix. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! So the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning. That proves that he has a watertight alibi. No. Furthermore, considering the distance between Lord Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? Drink some coffee first, and stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief, don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Light all worked up. He's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? I must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted there? He's really reaching now. That's right. You probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? You go to KB Security CEO's office? No. Ha, that was a pretty good try, Mr. Wright. Fortunately, you overlooked one small thing. A what? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? That's right. Looks like you need some more evidence after all. Grr, stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. Evidence shows why Mr. Light went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night. Take that! Mr. Light? I believe you've seen this before, correct? Ah, that's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. A blackmail? Yes, basically it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright? At the time of the theft, Mr. Light was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security CEO's office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. His helmet's smoking! Gurk! More coffee. No. How is he saying no while drinking coffee? Is he a ventriloquist? Order! The theft occurred. The defendant was at KB Security. It's like a perfect case for the defense. Objection. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my go-to blend number 107 impressed me a lot more. What are you trying to say? The thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company? But did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Raid! Thank you for the raid! How's No Man's Sky? Welcome! Ash here too! Welcome! Yeah, I saw you! I got you followed. You having fun over there? You haven't streamed in a while. Welcome back to streaming. Accusing man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. Permadeath? Ash kind of called you out on it, so you had to? Wait, you're playing on permadeath? You can play No Man's Sky on permadeath? I didn't know that. Not sure what I think of it myself. They didn't enter the CEO's office. You did? That game didn't... I never really fought anything that seemed all that hard to fight. I guess permadeath mode is harder? I don't know. I don't remember it that well. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be thinking of a different game. You fell in a hole and almost got stuck? Permadeath's really hard? I should have played permadeath mode then, when I played it. At least to start. Oh, I guess the environment is rough on you at the start. You need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Think we have to track down the CEO guy? No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? There's someone else who can testify. This person that can testify. The keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Profiles. We need Mr. Butz. Mr. Butz. What? Who is this useless-looking young man? You harvested lava cores, Ash? Like I'm crazy? Next time I play it'll be easier. It just takes a bit to set up. Yeah. It's weird that a game like that would start off hard and get easy. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It's like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. I blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at the hand is, this key card. Yep, that's the key they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this is the one for the CEO's office. You need to get in that room, and every time you use it, that card, it leaves a record. Well, awesome. I haven't played No Man's Sky in a long time. Has it changed a lot? I know they've done some updates. It's exactly when the room went. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security to be able to discover the truth by analyzing this keycard's data. Stop drinking coffee! He's had like 9 cups. Wow. Can you imagine drinking 9 cups of, like, black coffee? Well, Mr. Godot, no wonder his head's smoking sometimes. And CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. He had a bunch more that I never experienced. I was unable to contact him directly, but got a keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. That's cool. Maybe I'll go back to it at some point. According to data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. I just don't have the time lately. We gotta get through some games first. So many. Actually, we're down to 4 games, so we don't have as many as we used to. It can't be Mr. Light dressed as the master in this photo. Huh. Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a cup of Joe. So then. Stop drinking coffee! Who keeps throwing you coffee? Ryan Light was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. Prosecutor office is ready to admit that fact. Why is this case still going on? Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be mask to mask. Good job. You did it, Nick. That's enough. Came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. Well, what's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. Before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Unga. Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. How did that keep going so long? Course now adjourned. Is it one of those like what was that old movie Spartacus? No, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Santa Claus. Nick, you did it! Confetti! You're right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Mr. Light. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, pearls. I got a bad feeling about this. Gasp. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mr. Maya? You're ashamed of yourself. Ouch. She slapped me. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Dyke. She's our client's wife. Gasp. Mr. Nick. Yes? You're even worse than I thought, going behind the back of your own client. No. You got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. How is a 9-year-old able to slap you? Ow. A double slap. Well, anyway. All's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back, and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. Actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. You won the case. Then why does this guy still look so glum? Oh, but I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. Well, the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, am I right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, I just came by to say thanks to my newest buddy. I get hit by stuff constantly. Ow. Like fish. And nuts. But the nuts... I don't know, Frosty seems to have lost his touch. He misses a lot more lately. Ow. Yeah, I still gotta work on the brick one. The brick throw, that's gonna be a big one. I'll show you missed that. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. No, bad Frosty. Leave Cinnamon alone. Why do you always attack Cinnamon? You want to hold Cinnamon hostage. Huh. Early this morning, the body of Cain Bullard was discovered. Cain Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Is that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, the body? Estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th, you don't mean... That's right, amigo. Same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then what are you doing here? Oh, come on, you figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have I forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning. Bond I was in the CEO's office seeing the murder. What do you have against Pixels? Again, that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with other rage. Well, what are you saying? Imbued with rage. I'll think of it, Butz. Just raid your fridge. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Random Fox. Oh, this is the Goth Fox. Wright was once an employee of KB Security. He's a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security. Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I'm a thief, I tell you. Wright, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. Well, what? This is impossible. Looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. So you won't back down for a challenge. You've never been a coward. Dick, is there something personal between you two? I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? Be quiet. He's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. The one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, Ronnie! Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? I was wondering, I felt like, you know, like wrapping the case up on the first trial. That's very unlikely. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. Anyway, Jose, I don't buy it. The one who proves that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? You want to head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. That's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mr. Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. We're so caught up in her fantasy, you forgot there's a murder to solve. Alright, take the urn. Now remember, no fighting, okay? It's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. So what do we do now? It's obvious we should get out there and investigate the murder. First, we need to find out exactly where KB security is located. Hey, we asked Mr. Light. She should know. Guys, I want to ask her about some stuff about motorcycles. motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Sigh. Yeah, Pearl's definitely a shipper. She's been shipping us the whole time. You can ask me questions. I've got a few questions of my own from Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to give the teaching center, too. Do you believe we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. There's something a little different about it. Don't question mark me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. There's I am on the urn of the poster. The urn we got back says Amy. Like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, Rivera accidentally turned Mystic Amy's name into I am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that the urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Korean Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now think about it. I hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. So, I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, right? Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, yeah, I've been thinking of heading to a training dojo to do just that. A training dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you want to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in her village happened because the power of training was misused. When medium uses the Korean technique, she typically loses her own will. And especially strong spirit is summoned. Your medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. That's not what happened, though. She was drugged. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the master of Korean is going to be a heavy responsibility. Alright, where do we want to go first? Tinge Center or the Hideout? I think we go to the Tinge Center first, and then we go to the Hideout after. I told you, it's not me! All the places. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are just going crazy just like we are. You want to spoil it too much if you didn't play it? Ah, makes sense. And they thought he was just a thief. But now they've got a murder case on their hands. Guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's check out some other places, Nick. Go to the Hideout. Oh, Nicky boy. Maya. It's Delight. All I want to do is help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She'll need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy. Please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. You asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. You know that Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. That's just not in him. I don't think you would do it either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper in him. Not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, it's like he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you that's just a fantasy for him. Besides, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. Oh, what? How do you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie's the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest, he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. Ah, the very idea. I guess you just don't get it. Huh? Get what? Can't understand how they can be such different people and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on, Nicky boy. I'm not that mysterious. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? So it's really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fell back. They were robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They're both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too, if I were in that situation. Oh, I get it. Did Mr. Light come running to save you? Yes, exactly. He looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. What is wrong with him? Please, stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Look at their faces! And crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. That's almost as funny as there was a comic strip I read one time where the main character loved spicy food, and so she had spicy food to eat, right, and then went to a bank, and the bank got robbed, and she was being held hostage, and she vomited out of fear, and her vomit was so spicy that it was like tear gas. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He's so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. And that's why I eat spicy food. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him, like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do that same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With mine, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Oh. I hate these kind of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. It's criminals. Oh, so you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmy's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real Master is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? And Detective Atmy knew more about Master than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then, you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now. I forced my way past her and into his hideout. How does that call the offices? But it is a hideout. The bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. Nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime with someone else. So, like, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So he thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Well, don't tell me you didn't know. My dad was once an employee of KB Security. He's a professional security guard. Wait, if he's not an employee anymore, why does he still have a key card? Oh, wait, doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away by motorcycle, that is. They told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Not to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. Take KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't illegally flying? Like literally flying? I'll give you a ride sometime. Better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass on, thanks. Well, why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go by ourselves. Haha, what a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Not that uncommon? Mask to mask. She was my second suspect, but she has an alibi. She was being chased by the police at the time of the crime. Which I told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Alright, CEO's office, I guess. Alright, CEO's office. Gumshoe? So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? Also, you look thick, just like you expect in a CEO's office. What's that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Wait. Oh, no. Wait, no. How would it work? Okay. So Atmy is the one that told us to look for the green envelope, so we knew about the green envelope. So if you knew about the green envelope, then he knew that Ronnie was not the thief. Because he knew the envelope had a blackmail letter in it. So if that's the case, what if Ronnie really was the thief? And went to the warehouse while Atme was killing this guy. Let's take a gumshoe because it took him 30 minutes after the crime before he reported. That's how long it takes to get back to the place from here. Let's take the gumshoe. Here's a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. Prosecutor made real fools of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that's great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho, 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 ho. Something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? The gumshoe fits. Well, anyway. The point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Well, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. So Love Fest is over. Maybe we can start investigating. Hey Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murderer. Okay, the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you, just don't start crying with me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. Victim's name is Kane Bullard. He's the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. Estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death is blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. Happened exactly the same time that Mass to Mass was stealing the urn, huh? It's going to take almost an entire day to discover the body. There's a good explanation for that one. Whoever's body was stashed inside that safe. Safe? Well, it's pretty big. They hurt from him, and when they oh crap! I went too fast. And this morning out he came, so the body fell. I didn't see it. Oops. I think we need some more information about Mr. Bullard. Maybe you can start by getting the man's name right. I'm sorry. Oh, you missed. Can't you look at me? I could be in the Matrix, Frosty. I can do bullet time, so you throwing nuts at me is useless. You're wasting your time. So, what happened to Mass to Mass? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Ow! I have another theory. Okay. Ronnie was here in this office. The guy was in the safe. They got pushed in the safe earlier that day. And he just ran out of oxygen in the safe. I don't know, I guess we should see how he died. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Ho. That was great. That guy got what he deserved. Ho. Now that's a detective I know and love. Think about it. I was always around when a calling card showed up. We always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how I just knew he was a thief. I explained how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he kept bragging about. He did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. There's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the tear of him. Imran case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. I can't really do different voices. The thief is already under arrest. You guys can keep it. The problem is, I feel like if I do different voices, it's gonna end up my... Why would you do that? Why would you even say that? Why would you do that? might have to time out Frosty. Being mean to Cinnamon. I need time out, Frosty? Do you need a timeout? I wouldn't. Stop being mean to Cinnamon. I'm sorry, under arrest. You guys can keep it. Told him Jim the Thief. Hey, this guard, I haven't seen him somewhere before. He's small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now she mentions it. Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. Wait, he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight? Yeah, I think he did that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. So that job at Addicted Masked Maniac anyway. Prosecutor Godot? You feel like the Enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. It's true, according to records anyway, but no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gave me goosebumps. Goosebumps, you? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea we were so unpopular. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. That good old guy actually knows me. Has a grudge against me. I hate feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. This rope. Think it fell out of the safe when it was open? I don't think so. You mean, yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean, victim he was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can't she? You know, think about it. That guy was laying in here all night. Yo, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Well, somebody opened the safe from the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, Mr. Bullett's body was hidden in there. Must mean that it was opened by the killer of the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Oh, this baby's no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah, and everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is. I was afraid to ask. Former Security Chief Ron Delight. What? Ron Delight? He was Security Chief? Ron? So you knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade, pal. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Yeah, it looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out for a second. Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you. Whip me up a cup of really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know. Eek! Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. Haha, that's pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could just jump like that. What's that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel. Oh, it's a funny story. I was visiting some, I don't want to say friends, acquaintances. Friend of a friend, I guess. And it was a bunch of us were there. And we were over their apartment, and all the people that lived in the apartment went out on they went on an alcohol run. And while we were there, we noticed this little red button in one of the bedrooms. And so we took turns pressing it. And nothing happened. And so we're like, oh, it's just a fake button. So then somebody smacked it as hard as they could. And an alarm went off like that one. And we were like, we might need to run. Because at that point, we're in somebody's apartment. The owner of their apartment's not there. And we thought, you know, we're all gonna get arrested. They got back just in time. They got back in the nick of time. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. There's just some security up here. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Oh, So when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. Said the buzzer never went off that night. Also, couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know. Wasn't me. Nope, was not me. I was not the one that hit it. Also, I left the apartment, just in case. Huh, I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Wow, look at that huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it. This is his best sunrise? Maybe this guy didn't get out enough, or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days. Only a detailed person who would have done it would remember. What are you talking about? I'm innocent. These are like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. No, I can't get between these two shelves. Let's train yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by the special panel. I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. So something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work. It's a little hard on the eyes. Ah, what did you find now, Nick? This file. It's not about any sort of security operation or anything. This file is all about mask to mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. Hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Imonon, $100,000. A list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. And $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. Ah, thank you for the pets. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Kane's absent court record. I think we need to go to the basement. Security room. Ow! What are you doing? Leave Cinder alone. So something else. Security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. Came security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. I think it might be. Hey Nick, what's up? Frosty? Leave Cinnamon alone, please. Please. Don't hurt Cinnamon, okay? How about this? If you leave Cinnamon alone, I will give you a I will drop your miss rate in half, okay? Is that fair? Is that fair? Fair trade? But if you keep messing with Cinnamon, I'll add 10%. I'll make you miss more. Oh, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Do we have a deal, Frosty? Deal? Here, I was working my fingers to the bone. And it walks an angel. I got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. That's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah. That's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, how's the murder case? Boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? No, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. Nick here's a different story. Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. Frosty's not accepting the deal. Are you that torn about it? How then this is now. So what's this good info you're talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm not a guard. I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away the information for free. What's a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? You talked to Maya? Hey, tell us, Aria, what's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes. So tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Rondeli was an employee here. The current miss rate is at 20%. Yes, Rondeli was an employee here. Actually, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Rondeli was fired. There's no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. Yep. It's a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. He must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Maybe he's skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. It's fine. We don't have to change it. I won't change, okay? I'll leave it alone. Okay? Maybe he's skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. That's just you. So what it's like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There's security cameras set in each room around the building. I don't see the CEO's office. It's really hard, sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh, if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? Security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. I'm no amateur either, so if something's small, I don't bother calling them. In other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? It's a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time, and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him taking responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Well, crap. Oh no, I knew something like this. Something small about it. It was Butz after all. Like I always say, that was then, this is now, okay? Looks like I'm going to have to break his Cyclops after all. There's no way we have enough. That's my partner seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's cheese spilled all over that machine. You know. Oh, no. Miss Oldbag is here. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. There's written on this poster in fine print. The guard's 5 commandments. Wow, that sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. 2, respect thy superior. 3, smile at thy superior. Salute thy superior. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. Signed, Wendy Oldbag, head supervisor. She's a tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with her real, genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible happened if you do. Got a greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. Jacket's weight pulls the lever down. That's what we call an accident. That's suspicious to kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen, huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. With all this equipment, it must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I have to start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. I got to have my partner, the old lady, but calmly look for her reading glasses. So the security place will call teamwork. Even Maya and pros could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? The screens there show what's going on all over the building everywhere. Wait, I got an achievement. What did I just get? Examine everything with even a whiff of old back in it. It's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. You watch regular TV on those too? You would sit here and watch TV instead of working. It's Larry. Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. How do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright? Wow, take a look at these things over here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Huh. Did you say, huh? Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh, boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Alright, let's see if we can break his thing. We're going to take a look and see what we need. I doubt we'll be able to do it right now. We still have more exploring to do. Well, that kind were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? Did you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? Ah, well, that was that, and this is this. You just struck out out of work last night too? Never. I had to sneak out. I'll tell you what. I bet you $1. $1? Wow, that's confidence. It's that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face. Have you ever left my position, or you're just pulling my chain? Alright, we gotta find evidence. Cause of death, blunt trauma to the head. Okay, so he was hit in the head. This case is connected. Okay, so did he take the sword, come over here, hit the guy on the head? Let's go back here. Let's go here. No, here. Treasures of Korean exhibits all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry. It's just so sad. It's our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, we got the sacred urn back. Maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Mass-to-Mass Desires. That probably could attract a lot of attention. Whoa. Oh, whoa, that's brilliant, Nick. We can clean up. We can be filthy rich. Woohoo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Sanders, what's you still hanging around down here for? So how's it going? What about the Sacred Urn? The urn? Oh, that. It's been taken care of already. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes, did I tell you? It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. I admit, you got it. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. We're almost out of water. That's okay. It was Master Matt's wife that found it. Where'd my audio go? Hello? Oh, there we go. Anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. That detective was actually the thief all along. It's not that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasure. Don't blame yourself. You're just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, just let her. So, when was it you hired Detective Abby again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Master Mask's calling card arrived? It was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Abby must have really wanted the sacred urn after all. I guess so. What? Did the Master murder someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. Well, neither the theft... I can't talk. Well, neither theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Abby? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even got a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. Wait, so he says when he can have an alibi while he thinks that that's himself. He was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Master Mask as well. I'm so glad you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. Well, what is it? Not exactly sure. Somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? Wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Well, why would I? Oh no. Did she break it? What do you think this means, Nick? He's the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn. He's our very own Miss Andrews. Let's see if we need to break it.
Take that!
Sanders, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It obviously is not the same as the urn as before. Well, that's true. It is the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Any of the evidence the urn was submitted at the trial was genuine? Ow! See, Frosty woke up again. What do we have to show it's genuine? Hit the wooden box. Ah! This box has cigarettes. Okay, After several days, there's something suspicious about this paint mark. On the left part, it's shaped oddly and shockingly pink. The color of paint is anyway important. No, it's not the thief. So I wasn't where it is now when it first came out. You're right. Store. Oh wait, I got an idea. Let's go back to the detention center. Alright, no good there. Got something here. Well, this place is literally calling the cops. What did you expect now that they know who he was actually masked to mask? This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Yeah, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he's a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But he wasn't in charge of the mask-to-mask investigation all the way up to yesterday. Well, murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Much for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe is bloodlust, Maya. I'm getting nothing. Really? Not a single thing. I don't think I've ever had a place that had nothing. Alright, I think we're gonna save here because I feel like I want to try to crack one of them, but I don't know. The only one I can think of to try to crack is the lady, Adrian. Let's give it a shot. What can we do?
Take that! Take that!
Miss Andrews? See, look, it's fake after all. Huh? I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected. Oops. I don't think so. What's about this? Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? You copy that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us. So, what are you doing? What's you about? I was nothing. Just my billfold. It's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Maybe wants you to show it to me.
Take that!
I have a thought. I didn't mean to do that. I sneeze though.
Take that!
I see so much. Okay.
Take that!
Ooh. I was scared for a minute. Huh. Guess he's pretty relieved. Oh no, not relieved. I bet you 70 cents. What's that baby who had his favorite toy tank with look in her face? Yeah, that is it. Left position or just we're just pulling my chain.
Take that!
Yeah, the wallet. This wallet, you know about this, right? Never seen it before. Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight yesterday. Yeah, but you can't certainly remember every little thing that happens. I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. Tell us when you found this wallet. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning. That's right. In other words, Larry, I time to murder you away from the security guard office. Ah! Yeah, but there's something you don't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. What? I stuck in before then. What do you mean by that? The murder stuck in before 10 p.m. It wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. So you still don't get how the seriousness of this. So, Larry, we know beyond a shadow of doubt that killer snuck in the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift.
Take that!
Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does, but I can't show the record to anyone, you know. Key card data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. You got a request for info that is supposed to go through me. Why does that sound a bit arrogant come from a part-time guard? Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way. Yeah, someone used this card to get into the CEO's office. It happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh, Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. Ah, no! Alright, let's refill our health. Very nice. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. My fault the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there's nothing I can do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? Madonna happened. Huh? Madonna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Madonna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. I was going to see her, and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Your new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. I'm around the one that's punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So is that why you left the security guard office? Ah, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make it up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? Wah. He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy, Nick. Is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. Do whatever I have to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we got? That's right. I think this woman of useful information. Nick. Alright, what do we got? I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I don't know what to say about that. What is it, Nick? Just that he seems so, I don't know, pleasant. I think you don't know anything about that. The Butz in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. It's like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Pass the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Hey, thanks. I tried. You can tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Very pretty wild. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it'd be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, the police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about this night of murder, okay? It's true the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Think you'd take just one more look for me? Pretty please? Oh, okay. I can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think even Larry can make a mistake like that. Wow! Well, what is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. 1 a.m. That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? It's terrible. It can't be. "1:02 a.m. Died at 1 a.m. The alarm went off at 1:02 a.m. Here comes you. About this right here. Alright, it's hard to believe there's limit how much my brain can hold. I've got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but I only got 1 brain. I can see your eyes and the ears. The jury's still out on the brain thing. If you have something to say, just come out and say it. No good. Alright, let's see. What if we go to the Zoom Center? Still nothing. No, we're gonna stop pretty soon. Who else can it be? The detective's the only one we can talk to. Wait. No, shoot. What about this person? No good. Tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. We talked to her at the very beginning. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Ow! Yeah, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick. Now's our chance to get more information about the victims. Hurry up and ask. Can you tell us some more about Mr. Bullard? He's CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? The company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had a chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was some kind of money broker. Believe me too, I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in toward me like that. You aren't getting into my wallet. Anyway, looks like you did some pretty shifty stuff to earn these millions. Oh? That's my problem, I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Well, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah, oh, KB Security used to have security operations against mast to mast. What? Really? Yeah. After screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Okay. We can talk to her here. Yeah, nothing here. Oh, no, he hasn't been there yet. I keep popping. Okay, now he's back. I've been popping back every once in a while. Check on him. Ah, Mr. Wright. Mr. Delight. Did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Shot, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see. The same night Sacred Urn was stolen from the floor of the Taylor department store. A blackmail letter, you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. Yeah, I kind of thought he looked like Princess Leia. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you though that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Oh, okay. Mr. Light, do you still insist that you are mask to mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Light. Trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Hee hee, ha ha, ho 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 ho, yeah. Take a look, everyone. Unable to find the rival words. Tragic clown. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB security at the time. And the person dressed him up as mask to mask in the photo. He's got to be Detective Atme. Except he's wearing the same shirt. At night, you didn't go to Lord the Tailor. You went to KB security, right? Yes, I went to KB security at the time. Blackmail note ship. Hey, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. Then I used a keycard to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went to the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? And suddenly, they bashed me over the head. Bam. A lot of people get hit over the head in this. When it came below, they hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. I came to my senses to the side I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I'd shoot something with the body. That's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? I got out of there, for starters. I was the one who set up security cameras in that building. I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Light kind of sounds like a murderer to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Light, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KB security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. No, don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Ooh, thank goodness for her. No, I mean... I suppose I have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why are you even hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. Criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did she become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So you became mask to mask for Desiree, huh? This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey, this is a list of all the things Master Mask stole. That's the value of each item listed next to them. $1,000, Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? Numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the price should be at least 3 times higher than that. I guess he knows about the stuff because he used to be a security guard. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Well, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? In the article, he disappeared. That's right. I got some immersive information. And my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Luckily, changing my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. Regarding this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Men's strict I do save this for myself. As you can figure out, even pros can see through that in a heartbeat. As you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective found the Master disguise? That's interesting. Yes. Heard he brought it home with him. That's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. Must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Blackmail letter. Is this the first one you got? No, of course not. This is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. Did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Imminent heist. First letter said, I know you did it. Someone found out about your true identity just like that? I was not used to being a master thief, you know. I got proof it was you, so give up. It went out, I want to say. So in the end, I had to give up all the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in a safe deposit box, the letter specified. Someone sent me $10,000. Don't say anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Oh. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instruction on how to steal a crown or a painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, even suggested training methods. I think the ones who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. I thought I received plans from some very kind of person. Incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. Everyone thought it was Mask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasure I had stolen to the safe deposit box. Yeah, sorry, I am getting sleepy. It's getting late. I just waited for the crash to come in the mail. Tried to not look so gleeful about it. So you went after the second urn because you want the plans too? Well, see, truth, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. But is everything you just told me the truth? Yes. But please don't tell Desi, okay? Before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? But please don't hurt me. Mr. Cable, do you swear it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. And I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but take Mr. Delight as his word. Shemai, hey. Pearly, I'm back. Hey, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time? Take it over, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined. And what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Ooh. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches? They said there's paint. They were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay. We'll go there and find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Alright, Okay. We'll stop here then. I know what we gotta do next, so we'll worry about that tomorrow though. Alright, I know what to do next. How do I quit? Alright, thank you all for joining me on this lovely Tuesday night. Hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. We got a few people. We want to raid? We can raid Shard. You guys want to raid Shard? We can pop in raid Shard. What do you think? Quick raid. We're called tonight. Go raid Shard real quick. Ah! Yeah, Shard's drawing. Here, we can raid Shard. You can see some artwork. What am I forgetting? Oh, the exit thing? Big Fox? Alright, good night, everyone. Have a great night. Sleep well. Have good dreams. We're gonna raid Shard real quick, okay? So we raid. Hope you all have a great night. Hope to see you guys soon, okay? We'll be back tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Fox out. We raid.